ART disadvantages.
Number 1, low capacity. While higher capacity BRT is cheaper, it is not suited in La Paz. It has narrow main roads. It is also hilly, just like Baguio. LRT is not suited as well. Baguio is not dense enough to justify a high capacity transportation system. If LRT is operated in Baguio, it will likely lose money. It will then need a huge government subsidy. Lower capacity ART is best suited for lower density areas. There is no transportation mode that fits all. LRT and MRT are suited for high capacity corridors. BRT and ART are suited for lower capacity corridors. In Caracas, Venezuela, there is a high capacity corridor of which an MRT or subway is more suited and has been installed. There is a lower capacity corridor of which a BRT is suited and has been installed. There is a lower capacity corridor located on a hilly area of which ART is suited and has been installed. This page shows the mass transportation map of Caracas. Most of the lines are MRT or subway lines. It can be on the ground, above ground, or below the ground. There is a BRT line as shown by this brown line. There are two existing ART lines enclosed in these green shades. There are three ART lines planned or under construction as shown by these enclosed pink shades. The BRT and ART also act as feeders to the MRT. That ART is slower than other mass transport systems is really a good thing. This is because not all routes or roads in a city need a high capacity system. Different mass transportation systems complement each other. An ART station can carry the equivalent of 200 passenger jeepneys per hour in one direction. If a road or a route needs more capacity, it can choose a BRT, LRT, or AGT. If it needs even more capacity, it can choose a subway. Shown here are the expansion plans of Manila's mass transportation network. Despite its extent, many other parts of the metropolis will still not be served by the mass transportation system. This may be because the capacity is low, or it is too difficult to build a route because of right-of-way problems. This is where ART comes in. It can be installed anywhere easily. We have shown here three possible ART lines represented by double lines. Another sample expansion plan is that of Metro Cebu as shown on this page. To complement this network, ART may be introduced here as shown in the double lines. If LRT is implemented instead in these ART routes, it may lose money because the passenger demand is lower. This reinforces the argument that ART can be a complementary or secondary mass transportation system. In some cases, like La Paz, Bolivia, where passenger demand is somewhat evenly distributed, it can be the primary and sole mass transportation system. Number 2. Ugly. To some, it ruins the sky landscape of a city. To most, it is not. It is the number 1 tourist attraction in La Paz, Bolivia. Manila has 8 times the population of La Paz, yet the much smaller La Paz ART has 21 times more Facebook likes than Metro Manila's LRT. Number 3. Hot inside. During summer, ART will be warmer than Manila's air-conditioned LRT, but the difference will not be much since ART has many ventilation openings on all sides of the gondola. The natural air will also be much fresher than non-aircon vehicles on the ground like jeepneys. More ventilation options. Active ventilation fans can also be fitted inside the gondola. Wind moves in all directions. The side facing the direction of travel will capture the most air. ART can constantly capture fresher and less warmer air at speeds of 18 to 22 kilometers per hour on 6 sides. In contrast, jeepneys can only capture air on three sides when it travels at an average of 10 kph. When the jeepneys are full of passengers with their backs on the windows and during stops, there is hardly any air going in. If constant cool air is desired inside the gondola, air conditioning can be installed as in the London ART, but it will increase its capital cost and operation and maintenance costs. This presentation is mainly sourced from the success story of Mi Teleferico, the brand name of its ART system. Mi Teleferico in English means my cable car. In the Philippines, it can be called Sky Jeep. If Baguio pursues ART, it could have its own success story, which it can share with other cities in the Philippines.